I don't have a 3x3x6, but I do have a 3x3x7. This one is a cube for you, 3x3x7. This one's a lot of fun to solve if you're just kind of bored and you have nothing to do. This one's a great one to solve because, you know, it's just easy. You just kind of don't really have to think about it that much. It's got a nice whooshing sound. You hear that? I have a review on this if you want to check that out. Yeah, I love my 3x3x7. So here we have the AYI 5x5x4. I would have gotten it in black, but they were all out of stock, so I got it in white. It's great. It's a lot of fun to solve. One problem that I do have is that the corners and edges are very, very sharp. One thing that I did do is just very slightly round off the corners, and that did help a little bit, but not completely. Anyway, this one kind of hurts the edges of my fingers after a while. This is my 4x4x6 fully functional by Tom Z. I have an unboxing of this and review. Now it's kind of stiff and I haven't really used it in a while, although it is still pretty fun to solve. Although you have to be careful with these because they do pop and I have lost some pieces in the car. Anyway, the Calvin puzzle has worn off, but the Tom Z logo is still here. This one's a great puzzle, and I recommend it to people who are a little bit more experienced with cuboids and, you know, want a nice challenge. This is the other AYI puzzle. It is the 5x5x4. This one's a lot of fun. This one feels like a much more completed puzzle than the 4x4x5. I got this one at Nationals. I have an unboxing of this, and I have a review of this if you want to also check that out. And yeah, it's white because they were all out of black again. So this one's a lot smoother and it doesn't catch as much, and the edges and corners are rounded so it doesn't hurt your fingers. Here we have an Mf8 plus Tom Z 3x4x5. This one is super, super smooth. The only layers that are really stiff are the outer layers, and this one does pop. These pieces pop, this one pops, and these pieces pop. Other than that, this is a blast to solve. It's super, super fun. I just love to solve it. And the stickers are horrible. I'm going to be replacing the stickers. And it is a shape-shifting puzzle. This one's really loose, and I think I do need to tighten it. But for now, I love this puzzle. It feels really nice in my hands. It's a good size. And it's just an awesome puzzle. I love it. Here we have the Tom Z Kirby Copter. This one used to be a whole bunch of fun to solve, but again, I don't really solve this one anymore. I need to really scramble this up again and solve it. It's a lot of fun. I have a unboxing and a full review of this. It's I think it's the third video, or maybe the fourth video that I ever uploaded. So it's pretty old. It's my first unboxing ever, really. Here we have my Scube. This is one of my older puzzles that I got a very, very long time ago before I had a YouTube channel. I took out the ball bearings and springs, which is kind of a bad thing to do. I followed Monkey Dude 1313's tutorial, but then saw an earlier video of his saying that it wasn't a good thing to do and it makes your Scube terrible, and I completely agree with him. It's not too hard at all to solve. But I think I might be getting a newer Scube because this one is just so bad. Here we have a Rex Cube. This one is a lot of fun to solve. I love solving this one. This is probably still on my top 10 favorite cubes list, and it's really smooth. It does pop, but they're not explosive pops, and the pieces don't go flying. It's just these pieces that pop out, and they just go right back in. This here is a Rubik slide. This was on sale at Target, and it was only like $5, so I decided I would get it. I had some gift card money. This one is actually pretty fun. It's one of the better Rubik's 3x3 like based electronic devices. It is just fun when you're bored on a rainy day to just sit down and do. So, you know, it's not all bad. This is my unfinished 4x4 Octahedron, what's this thing called? The hexagonal die pyramid. I never finished this. I don't know that I will. I might, and as another project for 2013. Here we have a Pyraminx. This is a QJ Pyraminx. This one is pretty nice. A lot of people don't like the clickingness, but I actually personally really like it. So if you want a cheap, nice Pyraminx, I say go for the QJ. This is my volcano puzzle. If you've seen my review, I took it apart, although I never put it back together. Although, if you've seen my review where I take it apart, the scene right after that is it's assembled, but I filmed the scene where I take it apart at the very end after I had filmed everything else. And I just have never gotten around to putting it back together, so it's just kind of in this bag. Here we have my master Pyraminx. This one's lots of fun to solve. It's got really nice stickers and it turns really good. It's very stable, it will not pop, and it's overall a really nice puzzle. All the layers turn good. I have a review and an unboxing and a solve of this if you want to check those out. So this one is a bunch of fun, and I definitely recommend it. This is some sort of Megaminx. I'm not sure what kind it is. It is one of my Christmas cubes. In that video I said it had a bumpy feel, and somebody commented that it was the Mf8 the Mf8 Pyraminx for speed cubing. I don't believe so. That's the corner, and then here's the edge. But for now, it's not really that good. It's just kind of a Megaminx, you know. Here we have a much better Megaminx. This is the QJ Megaminx version 2. This one is really nice. It hasn't been lubed and it hasn't been tensioned. I haven't really done anything with this. This was going to be a prize for a contest, but then the Diane Megaminx came out and there's really no point anymore. But I think I probably will give it away. That's why I didn't have an unboxing of this, is because it was originally for a prize. I probably will be giving it away. So here we have the Mf8 Helicopter Dodecahedron. This is really hard to solve. I have an unboxing and a review, but I still can't really solve it without having to look up a tutorial. So, you know, this one, a lot of people complain about the turning of this, but it's actually not that bad once you lube it. And last, but definitely not least, we have the Pyraminx Crystal. This one I have a tutorial on, which is actually my longest video. It's over a half hour, and this one is tons of fun to solve. The only problem with it is that these pieces are really loose in here, and so they pop out a lot. This is the QJ version. I used to have a QJ logo on here, but it wore off. This one is really smooth. I also got this at Nationals. This used to be Leo Diego's 12345's Pyraminx Crystal, and if you've seen his videos on it, this is the exact same one. This puzzle does lock up though, and so you have to be kind of careful with it. But other than that, the turning is great, and I'd highly recommend it. It's actually not that expensive. It used to be really pricey, but that was the Mf8 version. This is the QJ, and the QJ is really just as good. So that's all for my end of the year puzzle collection. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really hope you guys have a very happy new year, and if you're watching this in the new year, give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Actually, it's down here now, if you haven't already, and thanks for watching.